every drug and its effect explained in 17 minutes. Literally, like every single drug on a planet, caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, literally this is all the drugs on the planet. No way, bro.
Caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant, a chemical that speeds up
Caffeine is drug?
nervous system.
My mom is a drug. No way, my dad and mom is a drug addicts, bro. My mom and dad are drug addicts in 20, bro. 2025 just keeps getting worse, bro. Like that ass. My mom and dad are drug addicts, bro. Caffeine. I didn't know that was a drug. Fuck.
It's found in coffee, tea, soda, and energy drinks, powering billions of people every morning. For most, it isn't just a drink. It's a ritual. The day doesn't begin until that first sip hits. Once you drink it, caffeine enters your bloodstream and quickly travels to your brain. There, it blocks a chemical called adenosine, which is what tells your brain it's tired. So caffeine doesn't give you energy. It just hides your exhaustion. Your neurons start firing faster. Your heart beats stronger. And suddenly, you feel sharper, more alive.
Wait, so like energy drinks don't actually give you energy because energy drinks have caffeine. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a drug addict, but I used to drink a lot of energy drinks. But sometimes they did give me energy, I swear, like that ass. Or he low-key is right. It just reminds you you're not tired because you can only drink it when you're not tired, and it reminds you you're not tired.
Within 20 to 30 minutes,
unless you have a strong one,
kicks in. You're focused, energized, and motivated.
Mm-hmm.
The world feels clearer, easier, more controllable. It's not euphoria, it's confidence in a cup. But as your body breaks it down, adenosine floods back, and you crash. That clear focus fades into irritability, jitteriness, and the creeping thought that maybe one more coffee will fix it. Caffeine is mildly addictive, but it hides behind routine.
No way.
Over time, your brain adjusts and stops producing as much natural alertness. You need more caffeine to feel normal. Quit suddenly and you'll notice it. Headaches, fatigue, and brain fog. We joke about needing coffee to live, but that's withdrawal disguised as culture. The truth is, caffeine doesn't wake you up.
My
It
parents
just
are
delays
drug.
your tiredness until later. Nicotine. Nicotine is a fast-acting
That's
stimulant found in tobacco. Vapes. The chemical that hooks people, not the smoke itself. It's inhaled through smoke or vapor, and within seconds it hits the brain, releasing a surge of dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel calm, focused, and content. At first, it feels perfect. Your heart rate rises just a little, your thoughts clear up, and stress melts away.
That ass? I thought it did nothing.
A brief
I thought it was just like inhaling like air and like tasty air, bro. I didn't know it actually like
that feels controlled. For a few minutes, your brain runs smoother, but nicotine burns out quickly. As dopamine fades, the calm turns into tension, restlessness,
What the
and craving
fuck?
for another hit. That's the come down, and it's what keeps people chained to the cycle.
Oh, hell
Each
no.
puff gives temporary relief from discomfort that the last puff created. That's the trap. Nicotine doesn't actually relax you. It just resets withdrawal. Your brain learns that peace only exists between cravings. Over time, nicotine changes how your brain releases dopamine, meaning without it, everything feels dull and flat. Physically, it damages your lungs, blood vessels, and heart. But mentally, it's even worse. It convinces you that you can't cope without it. Alcohol.
Oh shit. Nah, so technically when people say they can't quit Nick, they can. Cause he just said every hit is it pushes the, I mean, it fixes the withdrawal. I don't know what he said. It's like a withdrawal. You heard him, bro. Bro, what the fuck?
Alcohol is a depressant, meaning it slows down your brain and nervous system. It's drunk everywhere. At parties, dinners, celebrations, commiserations. People drink to loosen up, to forget, or just to belong. Once it enters your bloodstream, it starts disrupting how your brain communicates with itself. At first, that feels good. The onset brings warmth, relaxation, and a sense of confidence. You feel more open, more social. Your thoughts quiet down, your body relaxes.
Do they have like edible alcohol anywhere?
And the moment feels easy. For a while, alcohol seems like the key to connection. Then comes the...
Wait, no, wait. Last time I was wait. Technically they do, because I see like chefs and shit. They put alcohol in food sometimes. I seen that, bro. So niggas are making alcohol food now, bro. You gotta be aware, bro.
Fades. Alcohol seems like the key to connection. Then comes the peak. Judgment fades. Emotions rise. You talk louder, laugh harder, maybe cross lines you wouldn't sober.
Yo.
The body starts losing balance.
Yo.
Coordination slips. but the
Nigga,
brain
what?
still feels like everything's
Why
fine.
you don't know what I'm talking about?
That's the illusion. Alcohol slows your brain while convincing you you're still in control. Eventually, the come-down hits. The fun tilts into
Hangover?
exhaustion. The warmth turns heavy. The
The Hangover movie, bro.
blurry. Hours later, you're dehydrated, nauseous, and foggy. The next morning, your brain chemistry crashes completely. The hangover.
Really?
Alcohol is addictive in quiet, familiar ways. The more often you drink, the more your brain expects it to relax. Soon you're not drinking for fun, but just to feel normal. Over time, it damages your liver, weakens your heart, and erodes your self-control. It's a chemical that makes you feel alive, while slowly dulling everything that makes you human. Cannabis.
Pause. I'm not an alcoholic, but my low key my skin is, because I put a lot of sanitizer. So let me know if that is like getting my skin cells and skin drunk, because I may have to stop doing that and use lotion instead. Because he says alcohol is a depressant, and it obviously does fix my skin and shit. But I just need to know like if it's ruining it, because he is right. It low-key does get my skin cells and like my skin like drunk and shit. But I just have to like know.
Cannabis is a psychoactive drug made from
Really,
the
bro?
marijuana plant. It's most often smoked, vaped, or eaten as an edible.
Okay.
The main active chemical is THC, which interacts with the brain's endocannabinoid system, the network that regulates mood, memory, and perception. When THC enters the bloodstream, it rushes to the brain and binds to receptors that normally handle natural chemicals called anandamides, molecules that help you feel relaxed and balanced. That's when the onset hits. Time slows down, your senses
The
sharpen,
fuck? You need
and
help?
everything feels slightly funnier, warmer, softer.
Wait, why does he not have red eyes? That's when you're fried, bro.
Or tip into confusion and paranoia, depending on the dose and mindset.
Yo, which one should I get addicted to? Which one should I Which one should I get addicted to?
And ideas seem profound. It's a distortion of normal reality that feels both.
Is there fentanyl? Low-key, I heard fentanyl's like no. Where's fentanyl at? Is fentanyl in this video? Because I heard fentanyl is like the easiest to get off. Like, is like the easiest to like just like chill like low-key. You know what I'm saying? Just low-key, you know.
As the come down begins, thought slows, speech drifts, and tiredness sets in. For some, it's gentle. For others, it's heavy, an invisible fog that lingers into the next morning. Cannabis is mildly addictive, but mostly psychologically. Regular use can dull motivation, mess with short-term memory, and in heavy doses, trigger anxiety or panic. It's often called harmless, but it quietly reshapes how your brain rewards reality.
The CIA, bro, I'm telling y'all,
Cocaine is
yo, why does he
powerful.
switch so fast? Chill, nigga. Let me take in what you said with that shit. It's the CIA, bro. Don't do that shit, because the CIA makes it look like it's nothing, but it's something.
Stimulant made from coca leaf. It's most
Who told you
commonly
that? Who told me
snorted
what?
as a white powder, but can
Oh,
also
hell
be
no.
smoked or injected. Once it enters the bloodstream, it floods the brain with dopamine, blocking your body from reabsorbing it. Suddenly, your brain is drowning in pleasure signals. The onset is almost instant. A rush of euphoria,
What the
energy,
fuck?
and confidence. Your heart pounds, your pupils widen, and your brain feels electric. Every thought feels brilliant. Every move feels.
How can this be bad, bro? How can you go wrong with this? You get energy, your heart gets start beating, so it's healthy. Because when you run like outside, runner's high, whatever your heart starts beating. But like this is a method. If you take cocaine, I highly advise it, because look, your heart starts beating and it's like very healthy for you, bro. It's healthy to an extent, obviously, but just don't take it much. You have to microdose, bro. So low key, cocaine is a tough drug, bro. Wow. But who makes drugs, bro?
You feel untouchable. At the peak, you're fast, focused, and
Fast
alive.
too?
But the brain's reward system is already burning through its fuel.
Damn.
The high is sharp and short. Within minutes, dopamine levels crash.
What do you
and
mean?
The come down slams in. Anxiety
shit.
rises, mood drops, and exhaustion hits. You crave more just to feel normal again. Cocaine is
Wait,
highly addictive.
Wait, then
The brain quickly learns to
Technically-
pleasure, motivation, and control, but it's an illusion. Each hit rewires you to need another. Over time, it damages the heart, constricts blood vessels, and rewires brain
it
chemistry
damages
so
the heart. But
deeply
wait,
that joy without it feels impossible. MDMA. MDMA.
wait, does running damage the heart? Because wait, why does drugs only damage the heart? If you run, you get your heart beating, or when you do any activity, does that damage the heart too or not? MDMA, I think I've heard. Is this?
Better known as ecstasy
Yeah,
or
Molly.
is a synthetic stimulant and hallucinogen. It's usually
Hallucin.
swallowed as a pill or capsule at parties or clubs. The chemical floods your brain with serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin, the trio responsible for happiness, reward, and connection. As the onset begins, warmth spreads through your body.
The fuck?
Music sounds richer, lights shimmer, and touch feels electric. You feel deeply connected, to friends, to strangers, to
The
everyone
hell?
around you. The brain is running on maximum empathy. At the peak, serotonin levels spike and the world feels perfect. You dance for hours. You talk non-stop.
Bro, what the hell?
Infinite. But MDMA burns through the brain's supply of serotonin so fast that within hours, the come down starts. Emotion drains out of you, replaced by emptiness,
Your chromosomes
sadness,
are gone,
or
really?
exhaustion. The high leaves as suddenly as it arrived.
Oh,
Used too often, MDMA damages the neurons that release serotonin.
See, okay, this one's not a good one, bro, because like it takes away your chromosomes, as you can see, bro. It takes away your cells and chromosomes in your head. GG's in the chat for anybody who does MDA. That's it. GG's.
Physically, it can overheat your body, dehydrate you, and in rare cases, cause organ failure.
Oh shit.
It's called a love drug because it makes you feel connected to everyone. But when it's over, you realize that connection was chemical, not real.
Damn.
And your brain's left paying the price.
Damn.
LSD. LSD is a hallucinogen.
This is like the mushroom, I think.
Chemical that completely rewires how your brain processes reality.
Oh shit.
It's usually taken on tiny papers placed on the tongue, and the amount you ingest is microscopic, measured in millionths of a gram. Once it hits, LSD binds to serotonin receptors, particularly one called 5-HT2A, which helps shape perception and mood. That's when the onset begins. Patterns start moving, colors shift, sounds seem to glow. It's not like seeing hallucinations appear, it's like reality itself starts breathing.
Oh
At the peak,
shit.
which can last for hours, time loses meaning. Your sense of self, the part of your brain that says, I'm me, dissolves.
Oh
You
hell
might
no.
feel connected to the universe, euphoric, terrified, or both. Emotions become physical. Music feels alive. The boundaries between thoughts and sensations blur until everything feels like one continuous wave.
Really?
Then comes the come down. Slow, gentle, like returning from orbit. Reality rebuilds itself piece by piece. You might feel calm, reflective, or emotionally drained. Some people describe it as a reset, others as being rewired. LSD isn't physically addictive, but it's unpredictable. The same dose can be bliss or nightmare, depending on your
Oh
mindset
shit, yeah,
and
facts. You can
environment.
be having some crazy shit. I was about to say, it can't always be this. I'm gonna keep it a buck, nigga. There's no way a little drug, a little piece of paper is gonna hit the exact same for everybody, bro. Some niggas is gonna see some demons, bro. Look at this shit, bro. If I saw something like this, bro, I'm gonna, I don't know if I could. Bro, what the fuck?
It can also trigger flashbacks or anxiety
Yo.
long after the trip is over. LSD opens the mind, but it doesn't always close the door cleanly behind it. Ketamine. Ketamine is a dissociative.
Yo, isn't that a horse drug? I saw a documentary.
Designed for surgery. It's
And
used
the
medically today in small
for
doses
horse,
to
for
treat
horse.
depression, but recreationally,
It's for
taken
horse.
for its out-of-body effects. It's snorted
used
as
for
powder
horse.
or injected in liquid form. When it enters your system, ketamine blocks a chemical messenger called glutamate, which helps your brain process sensory input and maintain awareness. The onset comes fast. Within minutes, the world starts to feel distant,
What the
muffled,
hell?
almost dreamlike. At the peak, perception detaches completely. You might feel like you're floating above your body.
Oh hell no.
Watching your life from a distance, what users call the K-hole. Time stops making sense. You
Yo.
might see yourself from the outside.
Yo.
You feel like you've left your body entirely. It's not always pleasant. For some, it's peaceful. For others, terrifying. As the come down begins, awareness slowly returns. Vision clears, speech reconnects, but the world still feels foggy. For a short while, it can leave you strangely calm, like your thoughts are moving underwater. Ketamine isn't classically addictive, but it builds tolerance fast. Heavy use can cause memory problems, bladder damage, and emotional numbness. It can disconnect you from pain, but also from meaning. It's a drug that separates body from mind, and sometimes they don't fully meet again.
Nah, hell no, nah, hell no, nah, hell no. So, you know, we should do that. We should use that for niggas who have, mental illness. Because, like, they're going to forget they're mentally ill. Call me a fucking doctor, nigga.
Opioids. Opioids are painkillers that come from the opium poppy.
No.
They're made synthetically in labs. They're used medically.
Didn't that rapper die with this?
Or oxycodone. But on the street, they show up as
What
heroin
was his name
or
again?
fentanyl. They're swallowed,
Wait, this is
smoked,
fentanyl?
snorted, or injected, and all work the same way. They attach to opioid receptors in your brain and body, blocking pain.
Not Trippie Redd. What's his name? He died.
The onset brings warmth, comfort, and relief. A deep, heavy calm that feels like safety itself. Pain fades, stress disappears, and your body melts. It's not an energetic high. It's like sinking into the world's softest blanket. At the peak, everything slows. Breathing becomes shallow, your heartbeat slows, and thoughts drift. It's bliss, but dangerously close to unconsciousness. Many users chase that feeling, but each time it's shorter, weaker, harder to reach. Then comes the come down, and it's brutal. Anxiety, muscle pain, nausea, sweating, insomnia. Every nerve in your body screams for the drug again. That's withdrawal. It doesn't just make you want more. It makes life unbearable without it. Opioids are among the most addictive substances known. They rewire the brain's survival system, teaching it that the drug is as essential as air. Over time, they destroy...
Yo, that's crazy. As air? Nah. Oh my god, this is probably what the homeless... No, generally. No diss, nothing, bro. Because think about it. It's as air. If niggas don't do it, like, as air, they're probably gonna... No, as air. Opioids, that's fentanyl, right? No, I thought fentanyl was... No way, bro.
Tolerance, organs, relationships, everything. The warmth they give in the beginning is the same warmth they take away from everything else in life. Methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is a powerful stimulant, a chemical that floods your brain with dopamine and adrenaline, supercharging everything at once. It's often taken by smoking, swallowing, snorting, or injection, and within seconds, it hits like a lightning bolt.
The fuck?
As the onset begins, energy explodes. Your heart races, your mind sharpens, and every sense turns up to maximum volume. You feel awake, unstoppable, invincible. Talk becomes fast, thoughts move quicker than words, and sleep feels completely optional.
Yo.
At the peak, the rush is pure intensity.
Wait.
Confidence turns into euphoria. Motivation becomes obsession.
Oh,
you might clean your whole house, talk for hours, or chase a goal that suddenly feels like destiny.
100 subs? Should I do that? Low key, cause like, if I low key want to make it in streaming, like he's right. If I want to meet my goal, no low key, should I take some meth?
It feels like control, but your brain's just burning through its entire dopamine supply.
Oh hell no!
In one go. Then comes the come down.
What is that?
And it's harsh.
Oh hell no!
Energy vanishes.
Uh-huh.
The mind crashes into exhaustion, depression, and paranoia. The world feels gray, slow, and empty. A chemical hangover that can last for days. Meth is extremely addictive. Each high rewires your brain to crave that rush again, while destroying the system that creates pleasure naturally. Over time, it leads to severe weight loss, insomnia, hallucinations, and memory loss. Meth gives you energy that feels infinite, until you realize it's stolen from your future self. Psilocybin, better known as magic mushrooms, is a hallucinogen found in certain
forms,
brewed as tea, or ground into capsules.
Why is LSD and aren't they the same shit?
Once consumed, the body converts psilocybin into psilocin, which interacts with serotonin receptors in the brain. The onset starts within half an hour. Your senses sharpen, patterns shimmer, and reality begins to ripple. Laughter comes easily. Music feels alive. You're aware of everything at once.
The fuck?
Your body, your breath, the air around you. At the peak, perception transforms completely. Colors pulse. Time stretches.
Wait, so it's the same shit?
You may feel a deep connection to nature, memory, or emotion. Some describe it as enlightenment, others as chaos. It's like your mind dissolves into something bigger, beautiful or overwhelming, depending on what you bring into it. As the come down arrives, thoughts settle. The world slowly rebuilds itself. You might feel peaceful, grateful, or emotionally open, but for some, it leaves confusion or anxiety that lingers for days. Psilocybin isn't physically addictive, but it's powerful. It can help people break old patterns, or, in the wrong setting, trigger panic or psychosis.
Oh shit.
Mushrooms don't show you something new.
I don't even know what that means, but bitch, that was a huge word, bro. That was a very huge word.
On what's already in your mind. Benzodiazepine.
The fuck is that?
Benzodiazepines, or benzos, are sedatives prescribed to treat anxiety, panic attacks, or insomnia. They're usually taken as pills, and they work by enhancing GABA, a brain chemical that slows down activity and brings calm. After swallowing one, the onset feels like relief. Muscles loosen, thoughts quiet, and the world stops feeling so sharp. Your heart slows, your body relaxes, and stress drifts away like fog. At the peak, everything feels soft and distant. Worry fades, time drifts, and sleep comes easily.
Bro, they're all pills, bro. What's the difference, bro? I swear these niggas repeating the same shit, like the same exact shit. Everything does the same thing, bro. Why is there so much? The CIA is making all these, I swear.
Slips and emotion flattens. With frequent use,
Are there different type of CIAs? Like, does one CIA make one, the other CIA makes another? Like, they all trying to just make their own brand shit?
Gets how to stay calm without it. Benzos are highly addictive, especially when used beyond prescription.
Yo.
Over time,
oh, it's a prescription drug.
Fast, meaning you need more for the same calm.
Yo.
Stopping suddenly can cause anxiety, tremors, or even seizures. A withdrawal that can be dangerous without medical help.
That was the thing adapted, bro.
Quiet your mind, but silence can be addictive.
Oh shit.
The danger isn't the calm they bring. It's how easily they convince you that you can't live without it.
The fuck? Nah, bro. I think I'm gonna have to look into methamphetamine to do the full 365 streams, bro. Deadass.